Hello, Math 1 students. This is Miss Braden. I am here to help you with one of your homework assignments, and actually just one of the skills in this homework assignment. I'm speaking about this one right here under week 10, Delta Math Features of Functions. So click on that guy and it will take you here. This is the one that I'm here to help you with. Finding absolute minimum and maximum with technology. Because some of us are still developing our skills with using graphing calculators, and there is a graphing calculator right here in Delta Math that you may not be familiar with how to use it. Also, if you go back to this assignment, I just put a link to Desmos Graphing Calculator in the assignment. Because if you just Google Desmos, you might get a few different results, but you want the graphing calculator. Okay, so let's go back to this. Clicking on the skill I want to go over. This is the first problem I got. And the instructions are to find the minimum value of the function f of x equals 0.1 times x squared minus x plus 8.1. We want to calculate that minimum or find it to the nearest hundredth. Okay. Up here in the upper right corner is a little calculator icon. We want to use the graphing calculator. There's a statistics calculator. We want to use the graphing calculator. I'm not going to lie, but this is not as user-friendly as Desmos. I am starting off with this and I want to explain how to use it because in the future, you may have to use a handheld graphing calculator. Especially if you take AP Calculus. So this is the one that I received when I was in high school, and I have been using the same calculator all throughout college, even as a teacher. I'm pretty attached to this one. You will have to use that if you take certain tests that don't allow you to use a computer. So anyways, this guy right here, this graphing calculator built into Delta Math, the way that you use this to find minimums and maximums is more similar to how you would do that using one of these versus Desmos. So anyways, let's go back to this. Our function was, if I remember correctly, y equals 0.1x squared. You have to use the caret symbol. Shift 6 for caret, this little guy right here, pointy upwards arrow symbol, minus x plus 8.1. All right, and now we just got to click the plot button. And there you go. You can probably change up the window somehow. Let's see. I have actually never played this before. There you go. So you have to click these boxes here to change the window, the viewing window. Okay. So now I can kind of see that shape a little bit better than I did before. So like that, it kind of had this piece cut off, but now I can see the right side of the function a little better as I increase this x max. Now that you've typed in the function, you want to calculate the min or the max. In this case, we are going to be looking for the min. And so what you want to do is click this button right here that says func1 min/max. So I click that, and now I have this little green dot that is called a trace. So you trace the function using your keyboard arrows. You can't do it using your mouse. As far as I can tell, you can't do it using a mouse on this, which is actually how it works on a regular handheld graphing calculator anyways. So you use the left and right keys to move this green dot. Why do you want to move this green dot? Well, the computer needs you to identify a left bound right here and a right bound. This basically is just a point that you know that your eyeballs can see is somewhere to the left of the minimum point. So my eyeballs are telling me that the minimum point is like right here, but I can't tell exactly what the Y value is right there. Can you? I mean, maybe the X is about 5 and the Y value might be like 5.5 maybe. I can't really tell, but the calculator can calculate that more precisely than my eyeballs. So I'm guessing, anyways, that a point that is to the left of that min is about here, right? Hopefully you agree. This green dot appears to be to the left of the min. So you click enter now. Next, you need to find a point that your eyeballs can see is definitely to the right of the min, so the right bound, and you click enter right there again, and then you click finish. And the computer has calculated the coordinates of the minimum point. X equal to 5, that's good, that's what I guessed originally. But y equals 5.6, so I was a little bit off. Y equals 5.6. Now you can go back to Delta Math, and the answer here that it's looking for is just the y value of the minimum. So 5.6. Yay! Okay. Okay, let's do the same thing, but now we're going to do it with Desmos, which is generally easier to use. This time we want a maximum, but it's a quadratic again. Okay, where is it? Where's the function? I can't see it. Zoom out. Oh, there it is. Okay. So much easier to change the window on Desmos. You just zoom around until you find it. To me, it looks like Desmos kind of located what looks to be the minimum right here. It's like, as I trace the function, it shows this like dot, right, that has the coordinates changing, but it also shows this dot that isn't changing. So it looks like Desmos has kind of already identified that as a special point on the graph that I assume is the minimum, or the maximum in this case. So this is showing that y is equal to negative 7.747 at that point. So let's go back to this. This wants nearest hundredth. So be really careful about that. Hundredth. That means where's my window? That means the second decimal place. I'm going to have to round this 4 up to a 5 because I have 7 in the thousandths place. So negative 7.75 is what I expect this to be. Yay! Okay, and that looks like the graph that I showed. So there you go. That is your tutorial on how to do this last skill here using 2 different graphing calculator technologies. Please email me or see me in office hours if you have any questions, or during class, let me know if you have any troubles or difficulties. I'm happy to help.